Hi everyone, you are watching Commerce Inc. Academy right now. You already know that we have been learned about in last video about chapter number 5, the name ledger account. Am I right? We recall the concept related to ledger account which we have learned in last video, which was concepts about ledger account, theory, introduction, as well as its examples. Okay? And also we have understanding about how we make ledger account from journal account, how we transfer the data from journal account to ledger account. And also we have learned the process or cycle of accounting for attaining financial reporting of business operations. As usual, in this video we will solve the examples or illustrations regarding ledger account. So let's get started toward solution of illustration or example number 1 related to ledger account. So this is the illustration number 1 related to ledger account, which is enter the following transactions in the journal and post them into ledger account. Are you okay? So the year the entries or transaction has been done, which is 2005. Okay, January 1st, the first transaction of this illustration, Mr. Javed started business with cash 100,000 rupees. Okay. The second transaction has been done on Jan 2nd, which is he purchased furniture for 20,000 rupees. The third transaction is on Jan 3rd, which is he purchased goods for 60,000 rupees. On Jan 5th, he sold goods for cash amounted $80,000. The last transaction of this illustration is he paid salaries amounted 10,000 rupees. This is the journal account of illustration number 1, which we have been read in last moment. The first entry was cash account debit to capital account credit with amount 100,000 rupees. With ledger folio, cash account has 9, ledger folio number with description, owner invested cash into the business. Simple is that. The second entry was he purchased furniture for 20,000 rupees. So the entry will be in journal account, furniture account debit to cash account credit. With the ledger folio number, furniture account is 13 and cash account we already discussed in above, which is 9, with amounts 20,000 rupees with description purchased furniture for cash. That's it. The third entry is on Jan 3rd, he purchased goods for amounted 60,000 rupees. Okay, so the entry will be on Jan 3rd, purchase account debit to cash account credit. Purchase account have new ledger folio number, which is 15, with 60,000 rupees, same amounts with description goods purchased for cash. The entry has been completed here. Now we will move toward next entry, which is he sold goods for cash amounted 80,000 rupees. Okay, Jan 5th, this is the cash sales. So cash account debit to sales account credit with new ledger folio number of sales account is 17, 80,000 rupees debit and 80,000 rupees credit with description sold goods for cash. The last entry was he paid salaries amounted 10,000 rupees. See, the journal entry will be salaries account debit, with new ledger folio number, which is 19, to cash account. This is the existing ledger folio number, amounted 10,000 rupees with same amounts debit and credits with description salaries paid by the business. Illustrations comprehension as well as entries or transactions, just read it by me, and also journal account. So after understanding the illustrations, transactions, comprehensions and journal account entries, now we are able to enter this information in ledger account. So let's get started. This is the ledger account of cash account. We have already discussed the contents or columns in previous video, which was video number 1 regarding ledger account. So first of all, we will write the cash account entries ledger account. So in first journal entry, cash account debit by capital account, we will write the opposite name in reference, the year 2005 and date is Jan 1st. So cash account debit by capital account, I repeat again. So we will write here the opposite account name, which is capital account, amounted 100,000 rupees. So cash account debit by capital account. Now we will find from journal another or second account of cash, which is furniture to cash. So cash account credit with furniture account on Jan 2nd. So same year and different date, which is Jan 2nd, furniture to cash account, purchase furniture for cash. This is the entry, journal entry. So we will enter in this way in ledger account, cash account credit with furniture account. Okay, we can say cash account credit with furniture account with amount 20,000 rupees. Entry has been done here. Same as previous treatment. Now we will move toward next procedure, which is goods purchased for cash, on Jan 3rd. So cash account credit with purchase account. We will enter now the next entry which has been done on Jan 3rd, which is goods purchased for cash. Enter this journal entry in ledger account in this way: cash account credit with purchase account with amount 60,000 rupees. We are reached here on Jan 3rd and finding cash account and enter in ledger account. So we will find cash account in next entries which exist in Jan 5th. Okay. So the next journal entry is cash account debit to sales account because sold goods for cash by the business amounted $80,000. Cash to sales. Okay. Cash account debit with sales account on date Jan 5th. Sales account with amount 80,000 rupees. The last journal entry of this illustration which have cash account, which is on Jan 6th, salaries account to cash account because salaries paid by the business with cash amounted 10,000 rupees. Cash account credit here by salaries account. So we will enter in ledger account to this entry in this way: salaries to cash. So cash is credit by salaries. The date Jan 6th. Cash credit by salaries account amounted 10,000 rupees. So also entrance of all cash transactions entries in ledger account from journal account. The next step is then how we balancing of two sides or both sides. How we balance both sides. The total has 180,000 rupees. Okay. This side, credit side, have total 90,000 rupees. Okay, with difference of 90,000 rupees. So this difference will be called balance carry forward. 90,000 rupees. Now the both sides are equal now. 180,000 rupees. So recall the concept of video number 1 which have been done in last session, which is the balance of both sides consider of heavier side. So debit side is heavier than credit side. So this balance will be considered of debit side. So it will be called debit balance, 90,000 rupees. The treatment of first cash account, ledger of cash account has been completed here with number 9, ledger folio number which is 9. After completion the cash account treatment, now we will move toward our next account which is capital account. So we will make the ledger account of capital account now. So capital account has ledger folio number 11. Dear students, this is the format of ledger account of capital account with ledger folio number 11. We will enter now the entries from journal account to ledger account of capital. Okay. So the capital account exists in first journal entry, which is cash to capital. Okay, owner invested cash into the business. So the capital account is credited by cash account because cash to capital. So capital account, now first we enter the date which is year 2005. Transaction date is Jan 1st. So capital account credit by cash account with amount 100,000 rupees. Now we will balance both sides, 100,000 rupees and 100,000 rupees, and find here balance carry forward 2005. We will enter the last date of this period which is Jan 6th. Okay, so balance carry forward is 100,000 rupees. Now both sides are equal. So we have credit side is heavier than debit side. So ultimately we have credit balance. consider the opposite side balance carry forward, which is credit balance amounted 100,000 rupees. The ledger of capital account is completed here. After making cash ledger of cash account and ledger of capital account, the next account furniture account. Yeah, so we will enter the entry of furniture account in ledger account, right? So furniture account debit by cash account, furniture to cash, because furniture purchased for cash. We will enter same as above the name of opposite account, which is cash. Furniture account is debit by cash, so cash account debit. Furniture account debit with cash account with dates Jan 2nd with amount 20,000 rupees. There is no another transaction of furniture same as capital account. So we will wind up in this way to this account by balancing of both sides. 20,000 in totals and also another side 20,000 in totals, and ultimately we have balance carry forward $20,000. Same as above, we have heavier sided balance, which is debit balance or balance carry forward opposite side balance, which is $20,000, will be called debit balance. Our next treatment is purchase account, okay, because goods purchased for cash on Jan 3rd, purchase account debit with cash account. So this is the format of ledger account of purchases account. We will enter the entry of purchase account in this way, that purchase account debit with cash account, purchase account debit with cash account on date 2005 Jan 3rd with amount 60,000 rupees. There is no another transaction of purchases exist further. So we will wind up 60,000 rupees, 60,000 rupees and also 60,000 rupees. Both sides are equal, and find balance carry forward. You must keep in your mind that we must write here the date of balance carry forward last of the term, which is Jan 6th. Okay, balance carry forward is 60,000 rupees. We are missed here this date in previous account right here. So now we will enter here furniture account 2005 Jan 6th, because this is the closing balance of the year. Okay, so ultimately will be enter the last date of the term or session right here. So the treatment of ledger of purchases account has been cleared now. So after completion of ledger account of purchases account, our next account is sales account in next entry in journal. Okay, the date Jan 5th, cash account to sales account, because goods sold for cash amounted $80,000. Sales account have ledger folio number 70. So this is the format of ledger account of sales account with ledger folio number is 70. So sales account is credit by cash account. Okay, so we first of all we will enter the date, which is year 2005 and Jan 5th, right? Sales account credit with cash account. We will enter the opposite account name here, which is cash account with amount 80,000 rupees. There is no any other transaction with the name of sales account. So we will wind up to this account in this way, 80,000 rupees and also 80,000 rupees. We have balance carry forward is date, last date Jan 6th, last date, this is the date of ending date of the session. Balance carry forward, which is 80,000 rupees. Okay, our next and last account, which is salaries account. So now we will make the salaries account ledger. Okay, this is the salaries account with a ledger folio number 19. The journal entry is salaries account to cash account, because salaries paid by the business in this illustration. Okay, so salaries account is debit by cash account. So now we will enter first the dates. Date is 2005, last date which is Jan 6th. This is the date which the transaction has been done by the business. Cash account by or with amount 10,000 rupees. And the next step is now we will balance the salaries ledger account in this way. 10,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. Now we will balance with the help of carry forward balance of both sides. 2005 Jan 6th balance carry forward 10,000 rupees. Okay, all the accounts has been completed here. This is the last account of journal entries. So now we will write the balances of these ledger accounts in this way. We have balance carry forward opposite side, or another concept is we have heavier sided balance which is debit side. Okay, so we have debit balance of ledger of salaries account 10,000 rupees. Okay, when we will talk about of above account which is ledger account of sales account, we will write the credit balance here because credit side is heavier than debit side. Credit balance amounted 80,000 rupees. When we will talk about ledger of purchases accounts balance, then we will find the debit balance because the debit side is heavier than credit side. So debit balance 60,000 rupees of purchases account. So that's all with the solution of ledger account or in the context of ledger account. If you like this video, then please subscribe, share and comment. Thank you all.